Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I'm Brianna, and I promised you that I was going to be coming back with product details and step-by-step details on the best braid out that I have ever done. And this is it. This is it. This is how I'm going to be doing my braid outs from here on out. So definitely, jot down some notes. You may want to go get these products. You may want to go get these things that I'm using in this video because you're going to want to achieve this look. And I promise you, if you follow it step by step, you will get the same results. And if you're interested in getting these results, then keep on watching. Firstly, I have definitely been creating content for Instagram and TikTok a lot more lately. So if you're not following me on either one of those platforms, make sure you definitely go run and follow me there. I am so used to creating content for YouTube because that's what I've been creating content for a very long time. So these Instagram and TikTok reels and stuff like that, I get kind of long-winded. So I was super excited to come and just talk to you guys through this process because this is where I get to talk and give you guys details. So first I started out with freshly washed hair, and I did use Africa's Best products during this entire process. So first off, I did wash my hair and I started off with damp hair. Of course, you part your hair into 4 sections or just whatever sections you feel comfortable with. I typically start parting down the middle, and then I'll part down the middle of my head and then the middle of the center of my head and create those 4 parts in the 4 hemispheres. And I did 2 braids in the back and 3 braids in the front. You can really do or cater that to the thickness of your hair. I feel like I probably should have did 3 in the back and 3 in the front just because the braid that I did in the back was a little bit damper than I had wanted it to be, and the smaller braids, they were able to dry a little bit better overnight. So you do want to have moisture left into your hair, but you don't want it to be too wet to where the definition isn't there. So break up your sections and do as many braids as you need to. If your hair is thick, you definitely want to, do more braids. And if your hair isn't as thick, then you can get away with doing less braids, either 2 braids per section or something like that, just depending on your hair's thickness. So the key to this braid out, guys, is you want to moisturize and then seal, and then you will braid. You want to do this while your hair is damp. And this is going to make sure that the products, make sure to retain the moisture. And honestly, I did not have to go back in and reapply any products after I did the initial braid out. When I was braiding my hair, I didn't have to add any more products after that because my hair was moisturized for days and days and days. This combo was so amazing and it worked so well together. I was very, very surprised, and I definitely loved my results. So the next key is you want to leave a lot of, or not a lot, but a good amount of hair at the bottom. We all know when we have braids or braiding your hair, you have different lengths of hair in your head. So you want to make sure that your braid you want to make sure that you're stopping where the ends of each section is. So that's why I also do more braids, because I'll be more prone to getting the ends in the straw. So the next step is you want to get your straws, and I just used regular, straws from the store, and you want to make sure that you get whatever size that you need or want, but I got the smaller sizes so that it can give a more of a ringlet at the end, and I feel like that really stepped my braid up a lot of notches, is that ringlet at the end. I absolutely loved it. I'll look on my straws to see if I have the exact size, and I'll put the size on the screen and put it down in the description box for you guys if you're interested in knowing the size of the straws that I use. So I added some cream to the ends to make sure that the hair stays rolled up and just, it's going to set it. Just like if you use mousse or anything else, you're setting your curls to make sure that it holds that form overnight, or whatever length of time that you're leaving these straws in and these braids in, you want to make sure that it's going to hold the form and stay. So I just add some on the ends, and then I roll it up flat. I flat roll it, and I bend the straw, cut the end off, and I put a bobby pin in the bottom. So you don't want to put a bobby pin on the actual straw or anything like that, because you don't want to flatten it out. When you put the bobby pin through the 2 openings at the bottom, you're allowing the straw to keep its shape so that your curl can have a shape, the S curl, or so the curl could have the round shape as the straw has. So you want to do that. Make sure that you're wrapping it really, really good at the ends, and making sure you have closed bobby pins so that the bobby pins won't come out. So, of course, you know, I tied my hair up as normal, and I went to bed. Woke up the next morning, and I began to take the straws out. So you just take the bobby pin out and unravel. And guys, the shine, the moisture, the prep was just amazing. It was immaculate. My hair was so rich, and it looked so beautiful. Like, I just still can't get over it. Like, that was literally my best braid out ever. So as I'm taking the straws out, I'm like, wow, this is beautiful. And then I just began to unravel the braid out. And honestly, guys, when I pulled those pieces apart from the braid out, it just came apart like butter. But everything kept its form, and everything kept its shape. Like I said, the 2 braids in the back where my hair is the thickest, they were a little bit wetter than I would like. But just make sure that you do take your hair out when it's still like slightly damp. I would say your hair is 85% dry, then take the braids out, because you do want to have some type of wetness to your hair, so that when it dries, it just kind of gets big and you have that fluff, and it just looks really, really good, but it's still defined, if that makes sense. So one thing I did leave out, guys, is when you're putting the straws on the bottom, you can definitely separate the bottom pieces and roll it that way. Just however you feel comfortable. My hair is too thick at the end to just put the whole braid on there, so that's why I separated it. But if you don't have that problem, then you don't have to. But, you know, you have to do according to your hair. Just make sure that that section is small enough to wrap around the straw, and you can have the curl that you desire. So like I said, guys, I took this out, and it was just beautiful. Beautiful. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Beautiful. Like, wow. I literally showed you guys this same braid out in a week in my hair journey video, and it looked a hot mess. Like, it wasn't ugly, but it didn't look like this. So I'm showing you guys, I have been using these products over a couple months just to try them out, see how I like them before I recommend them to you guys. I've also been practicing this technique to make sure that I don't make any mistakes or anything like that. And I wanted to give you guys the exact formula to how I did it. So I promise you guys, if you follow this video and do the same exact things that I did, you will have the same results. Make sure that you start off with nicely washed hair, because, you know, clean washed hair that hasn't been contaminated with other products is going to be key also, because you don't want any like residue or anything on your hair. You want it to be perfect so that this style can last you for a week or more. This style, I kept it in for about 2 days or 3 days because I had to work. Unfortunately, but I could have left it in because it still looked amazing, and I wish I could have left it in, but I'm definitely going to do it another time. But I just wanted to come and show you guys, so if you see me out in the streets looking real good with my braid out, then you know how to do it. You know how to get the same results with your hair at home. So comment down below, let me know if you guys have any more questions, and I will be sure to chat with you guys down there. The links, the products, the sizes, the details will be down in the description box, and you can check it out there. And for now, I will see you guys in my next video. Remember, do what you love and love what you do, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.